Welcome back. I am Pam with Perfectly Holistic. Thank you guys for joining us for a really, really fun event. We've been wanting to do this for a while, and I'm so excited to welcome back Lena and Nina to Perfectly Holistic, our show. So thank you, ladies, for coming back. We have a lot of fun playing for you guys today. We have 6 lucky people and cats who were drawn. And so what we're going to do is an intuitive card reading. So basically these beautiful ladies have their amazing card decks, and they are drawing a card and doing an intuitive interpretation based on a question that was posed by the person submitting. So thank you for joining us. Nina, we're going to start with you. Why don't you just tell us real quick about the card deck you're using and what it's for and how you use it and all that good stuff.
All right. The card deck that I'm using is called it's going to be for the cat questions of the Pagan Tarot deck, and it is this is the Hierophant. It's got 2 little kitties looking for wisdom from a learned teacher. That's so it corresponds roughly to traditional tarot.
Yep.
So tarot it can give guidelines for people's lives. The major arcana cards can be something you really want to pay attention to. The minor arcana cards, which are the ones that I've drawn, are more like what's happening in the person or the animal's life, and it's like a snapshot. It doesn't mean that things are like that forever, or it's just right now. This is what's showing up, and it could change tomorrow. That's how tarot works. It's just a way of getting messages.
Yes. So who is the first here? The first kitty, I believe, is Copper. Is that right?
Yeah. So the question.
Okay. Hang on. I'm going to pull Copper up. I'm going to share the screen.
Okay.
Let me go present, and I'm going to put Copper's beautiful face on this screen, and we're going to go over here. Okay. So how does that look for you guys? Can you see it okay?
I can, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So here's sweet little Copper.
Okay. The question that Copper's mom said was, how are you overall? And when I tune into him, I'm hearing, I'm doing great. My health is fine. I don't like that she doesn't trust her intuition. I'm trying to help her. I'm happy. And so I also saw some spots on his nose. I was kind of wondering about his immune system, how it's been in the past, and maybe that was her concern, how he's doing overall. But overall, he says he's doing fine. The cards that I drew, because I drew this in advance, was maybe some things in the past had not been ideal.
There you go.
Yeah, this is the 5 of cups, or it says chalices. It's spilled cups, and the traditional meaning is like loss, grief, things that are bad. But if you notice behind him, he's got two cups that are full. So everything is good. In other words, he's just looking at things that were bad in the past. So this is a card of the past. The other card, which I would say for his current situation, is the King, which is significant. The King of Cups. And it's interesting that both of these cards are cups. All right, cups have to do with emotion and your feelings, his feelings, water. It's how your sentiments are, your relationships. So the King of Cups, chalices, it's a caregiver, and the message is to lead with your heart. So I would say that he is probably telling her to lead with her heart, to trust and to lead with her heart. If she's here and wants to ask questions, we can draw more cards, or she could ask questions about my interpretation or why I said that.
Well, she is here. And so if you guys could look over on your comments on the right hand of the screen, you can look at and see the comments coming in. So Mary is here. And so Mary, if you have a question or a comment, Go ahead and drop it in. We know there's a little bit of a delay, so we'll give it a few seconds for her to respond. I love what he said. That's that's pretty amazing.
It's pretty amazing because it makes sense to her to marry probably more than it does to the rest of us, because she has, an intimate relationship, with copper. And copper is very important to her. So, leading with the heart, it's what I'm seeing is that, all of these pets can be a reflection of us. They're helping us to, on our path, on our spiritual path.
Right.
So anyway, if there's anything else, or if you want me to draw another card, let me know.
Mary says he passed a few years ago and it was very traumatic for me. So she understands the emotions part. So let's clarify. So Mary, he is a cat in spirit. Is that correct? And you're asking what he wants to share.
I'm not understanding the question.
So Mary says he passed away a few years ago and it was very traumatic. So she's trying to understand if read the what she submitted was her inquiry.
All right, her inquiry is, how are you overall? So that means he's good, man. He's in the spirit.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's good. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and I think he's probably guiding her. He's coming back in spirit to, that's why all these cups, and that's why, the loss and grief. He died. I did not know that. But that makes sense. That would be her loss and grief too.
Yeah.
The King of Chalice is a caregiver. It's a mastery of heart emotions, heartfelt emotions. So he's there helping her. I mean, I feel it right now.
Yeah. Well, our pets do love to help us in spirit. They look over us. They look after us. They're there to guide us. They're there to help us and support us, even though we may not see them.
Right.
Especially
if there's been an intense connection, and it sounds like there has been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the king is one of mastery. So, the message is, I don't like that she doesn't trust her intuition. I'm trying to help her. So he's from the spirit world, is trying to help her.
That's amazing. I love that. That's beautiful. Well, thank you. That was awesome. So Mary, I guess the lesson for you is trust your intuition and know that he's there. You can talk to him.
Right.
Just as if he is, physically with you, he can still hear you and he can still interact with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So thank you. That's awesome. Okay. Yes, Mary says we had a strong connection. Thank you. Okay. Well, you are very welcome. I love stuff like this. Okay, so let's move on to Lori. So Lori, I love tell us a little bit about your angel card readings.
Well, what I do is I love connecting with the angels, and I feel like they're almost an extension of ourselves. And so what I do is I pull from different decks that I'm being called to whenever I'm doing a reading for someone, and I'm working with the angels. I'm asking for information, a question from someone, and just really listening and intuitively on the guidance that they're giving for that person. And it's really all about love and just trying to help them on their path. So I love that. Love the angels.
Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to pull up Regina. So Regina is our nope, that's there she is. Okay, so this is Regina.
All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly pull a card, see what comes up here for Regina. Her question was, I keep looking at the recent past. Is it worth my energy, or should I accept the relationship with this man is not salvageable and move on? So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly shuffle. I'm going to use the Archangel Power deck. And let me just go ahead and pull. I'd like to pull two cards quickly. We'll just see what happens here. Okay. And it looks like we've got these two. And so the first one that popped up was, it says home help, and I'm trying to get this where you can see it. But what I'm getting right away is, looking at it, is for you, Regina, is to stand back, because it's like the wings on this angel are like a hawk, and so it's like standing back and looking at the situation from the perspective of not being in the emotion, which I know it's really hard right now because you're in the emotion, but you want to stand back and you want to see the situation from, is this a relationship that makes me happy? And I'm going to close my eyes because it helps me. So also what I'm getting is looking at how you're treated. Is this when you think of yourself in love and in a relationship, a healthy relationship, is this what you want to be in? Because this could be a possibility that what's been happening in the past could continue in the future. Let go of any guilt or shame with staying in the situation that may not create your happiness. And so there could be something that maybe you're hanging on for the other person. It is also to go into your heart space and ask yourself, is this really what I want? And make the decision for yourself, not for others. So if there's anybody else saying, oh, you need to stay in this relationship, and I'm not saying you should leave it, but I'm saying you really should look at all of it's hard when you're in the emotion to actually look at something when you're hurting or you're a lot's going on. So it's really going back to your heart and then stepping back out of the emotion and looking at, is this relationship something that really creates happiness for me? So that's what I'm getting for that one. I'm also showing the angels are saying right now for you to be strong, that you're a very beautiful soul, very soulful, angelic like. You're very gentle and giving to others, and sometimes to a fault, because you're always giving to everybody else and forgetting about yourself and putting people before you. And so which is honorable, but it sometimes hurts us when we do that. But they're saying to be strong, to stand strong in your own opinions and decision here, and allow your heart to lead the way. The second card that came up is give us your care. So really, I'm trying to do this. So really, I know it's like there's a glare, so I'm moving it everywhere the wrong way. But the point is that really it's asking for your angels and your guides to be there for you. It feels like there might be some fears. It might be fear of abandonment, fear of being left behind, fear of even being looked at differently if you leave the relationship. Feels like there might be some self-judgment somehow in there, and also maybe judgment from others. And so you want to really look at that and forgive yourself and be prepared to forgive him as well, because by not forgiving others in a past relationship or even during a relationship, it's like carrying them on your shoulders. You're carrying them around with you. So you really want to work on some forgiveness. And it feels like the angels are saying forgiveness for some of the choices that you've made in the past, and that forgiveness needs to occur here, and forgiveness for yourself and for others. Some of your experiences in the past are coming forward now. And so you want to be looking at those, take the experience, take the best of the experience and with gratitude, and then let the rest go, with all situations anyways. But with this relationship, if you choose to leave, then do it from a place of forgiveness for everyone. So that's what I'm getting. And I don't know how long that took me, but I'm going to see if the angels have anything else to say. They want you to know that you are enough, that you are worthy, and that you're surrounded by so much love, and that they're lifting you up, and that your heart knows the answer.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah.
Awesome. That is awesome. I love this. And we're getting so many great comments in the chat, you guys. So thank you so much.
I can't even see them, so I don't know what's happening. But anyway, you have to tell me what they're saying.
Yes, yes. So we just said, so Samantha Laxon is here, and she says, "Oh my goodness, Pam, I hardly ever catch you live. Here with Lucy and Tater Tot. Luna is off another part of the house." And Eve says, "This is so much fun." So yeah, lots of fun. That's what we're here to do, is just to enjoy and have fun today, and see what we can do to brighten some lives. So Nina, who is next?
The next person is going to be Eve with Bean.
Oh, be nice. Be nice. Yeah. Okay. Hang on a second and let me go over here and I'm going to pull up little Be Nice picture. No, he's in here somewhere. Hang on. Let me go over here. I think. Nope, not that one. I got to find him. There he is.
Yeah.
So this is Be Nice is one of my clients. He's a Sphinx kitty and he's amazing. His nickname is Little Monk.
Yeah. that totally resonates. Well, he is. He's really like mystical. When I connected with him, I did feel a heart connection. And so she was asking about what is his life purpose. So what I heard was my life purpose is to show her how to deal with adversity. I've had my share of hardships. I am the right spirit for her to have in her household. So it's like there's within her household. The cards, yes.
No, you're good. I'm going to put you on the screen.
Okay. The first card that I drew is the Four of Pentacles. So it's an Earth card, and you can see like the cat is on top of it shows stability. And I would say that also you've been working on his diet, that he's got the milk or beverage and the fish, fowl, and like an insect or something. So there's symbols there to me indicate something with like how he's eating, and that he's on top of it. He's self-possessed and he's on top of things. He's when I say self-possessed, it means a very, very confident cat. Okay. Then the other one is the Three, also, which is kind of interesting, that another Pentacle card. So what the Three of Pentacles, this shows him demonstrating his skills, but it could also be you demonstrating your skills. That there is craftsmanship, skill in this card. He's showing off, or he's showing his abilities and what he can do to the other kitty cats, the other ones watching. So, are there other cats in your household, or other? I'm curious if it's just you, or like it could be you, or it could be others too. That someone has a skill set, or he has a skill set, or he has abilities, and he's making these abilities known, obvious to others.
Yes, she does have another Sphinx named Nainoa, and just recently lost Navi. So there were 3, now there are 2.
Well, so the first one to me is finding stability. It's perhaps he had allergies before. I don't know if he did or not.
He has severe allergies.
Okay, well that's probably
skin allergies.
That's why I was seeing this, that you're working on that. Like the things that could affect him, like with allergies. And then the Three of Pentacles, I like that card because the meanings would be high craftsmanship, showing others how to do a job, teamwork with you and maybe other cats. There's a physicality in it. Okay, do you want to draw? Let's just draw another card. Let's see where. Let me put these things. So let's draw another card for this kitty cat and see if there's something else that comes up. He's a very interesting cat.
He is.
Well, this one shows him to be the emperor.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So he's so when I look at this, he's also the emperor, of a lot of knowledge. He's like he's been around the block, and he's imparting to others his knowledge. And also maybe she is, on a parallel path.
Mm-hmm. Eve wants to know, does he want another cat to join the household?
Okay, hold on. Let me just check in. What I'm hearing is I'm ready to be a mentor if she wants me to.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's up to you, but he's ready to pass on his knowledge.
I love that.
Yeah.
What do you think, Eve? Let's see what she says. She says nice, which, she's already reached out to a couple people about another kitten, so it's just about timing.
Yeah.
So,
It is
yeah.
about timing. And there's
Oh, she says,
set the intention that whatever cat comes along or whatever kitten comes next to the household is going to be the right one for all of you, for the greatest and best for all of you.
and she wants to know, was he a monk in a past life?
Ah. No, but I hung around monks. So,
That makes sense.
yeah, like being in a temple kind of environment.
Yep. That's awesome.
There were monks there.
So he had good teachers.
Yeah, like there's a vibe that he took on, just because everybody shares, kind of like same soup in the pot.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Okay, well, cool. All right. All right, Lori, we're gonna come back to you. Thank you, Nina. That was awesome.
All right. So next we have the beautiful kitty, Ileana. Did I say that right? Ileana?
Ileana?
Ileana.
Okay, let me go see if I can pull up her picture.
Ileana.
Okay.
Beautiful name. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, and Belle told me the name, and I don't remember what it means, but it's a magical name.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have her.
Beautiful.
Belle, if you're drop the meaning of her name in the comments, I'll read it in just a second.
Very
Okay,
beautiful.
so this is this cutie pie.
Yeah, Ileana, her question is, Susabelle's question is, why are we together in this lifetime? What was the reason you arrived on my porch in a blizzard? So let's pull a quick card here. And this is also from the same deck, the Archangel Power deck. So Angel
Awesome.
deck. So let me just go ahead and shuffle these cards and see what pops out here. Just take a second.
Belle says her name means God has answered.
Ah, yes. Beautiful. All right. So we've got a couple here. All right. So we've actually we had three that popped out. So just going to go ahead and read them and go through them. So we have two of Gabrielle. So two, if you can see it, of Gabrielle. And it is make bold and ambitious choices, great progress and possibility, important relationships with people who share your vision. So what I'm getting when I connect with Ileana is, she's a very old soul, and she showed up on your porch, and there was something either going on in your life at that time she needed to be there for, and she needed you and you needed her, is what I'm getting. And in this particular card, it's like there's two people walking beside each other. So I'm being shown from the angels that she walks alongside of you and she's there to support you. So it feels like even if you have a bad day, you can come home to her. And this is very important for she feels this is her job, her duty to but she loves it. It's not a duty, a bad duty. She wants to do this. She's volunteered to be here with you this lifetime. And she loves your companionship, the two of you, but she wants you to lean on her more. And it feels like sometimes she may take on your energy as well. But it also, for you just to, there's some, the relationship the two of you have is so important right now and has been. And so she's here for the purpose of guiding you. It feels like she's a guide, and that she brings unconditional love to you. It might be something when you found her that you were needing, and it feels like she brings this into your life on a daily basis. I'm also being shown she helps you keep your heart open, because when people get hurt or things happen to them, they tend to close their hearts. And so she's here to help you keep your heart open so you can feel love and be in a place of love all the time. There's another card that came out, Four of Michael, and I'll go over that one in just a moment. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see the different colors and insights that come from quiet meditation. So I'm definitely sensing that if you don't meditate, you definitely, meditation is very healthy for you in order to go deep within, to sit within your thoughts and listen to spiritual guidance is important for you. And this is something also she's helping you with. The need for more sleep at this time, and seek relief from stress. So what I'm getting in this card is also that you've been carrying some extra stress. Maybe it's around the holidays or something going on at your job or in life. But there's also, with your solar plexus, which is right below, let's say, the bra line, right above the belly button, is your solar plexus, for those that don't know. And it feels like you might be carrying some guilt or shame. The guilt could be even coming from making choices you've made in the past that you wish you wouldn't have made. But it's letting go of that. The angels are saying, let go of that. Be gentle with yourself. Be loving with yourself, and let go of things that you're holding on to that is not for your best and highest good. Self-expression is very important for you right now. So it's expressing yourself. It's allowing yourself, for people to hear your voice, to speak up when you need to, and allowing others to hear you, that it's important what you have to say, and to know that. Getting rest and stepping again away from any anxiety or anything that's been happening. This is now the time. One last card pulled, it just came out, was Strength, from Archangel Ariel. Strength.
Ariel.
And so you see the lion with the angel, and so this is you leaning against Ileana. So this is beautiful, depicting your question about what is she doing in your life, and it's for you to lean on her. She wants you to lean on her, and for just spiritually, she's here to help you. And it says strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. So there's that forgiveness again, letting go of anything that anybody that's made you angry, or forgiveness for some of your choices you've made in the past. That's forgiving yourself. And I don't know if it almost feels like, even if you ever put an animal to sleep, or you had to, or something like that, or lost them, you might have blamed yourself, or I didn't do enough for them. So it's forgiveness, and knowing that animal is safe and happy now on the other side and watching over you. So if that is the case here, but definitely Ileana is with you, to love you, to support you, and she's like a little angel, and she's almost looking at me right now. I'm looking at her picture, and she's like, I am the angel. So she's the angel in your life, and she's so grateful and loves you so much, and everything that you do for her, she feels that. Okay.
Well, I'm going to read you the comments from Belle. So Ileana is sitting there in her lap listening. And she says, I so feel this. She has opened my heart and filled it. I work with people with trauma, and she is my medicine. It feels like she is healer and a guide. Michael is a guide of hers. And yes, you got me. Meditation is crucial. She says lots of stress at work. Third chakra, yes. Beautiful, Lori. Thank you. So affirming and helpful. And Ariel is another guide of hers. And she finishes and says, I wish you could see her now. She is truly an angel. Boris, my past cat, Guilt. Yes, he was a victim of pharma.
Oh,
Right on.
yeah.
Yeah. I know. I've been there. I've been there.
Yeah,
Victim of
and
pharma.
he has no regrets. He loves you, and
Mhm.
let go of that guilt because you did nothing wrong. You made choices from a place of love to
Yeah.
do the best you could. So let that go. He's not mad at you or thinking,
Mm-mm.
why did she do this? He just loves you. That's all there is love between the two of you. So just allow that. Let the rest go and just remain in love with him.
That's
Okay.
awesome. Yeah, she says Boris was a king. She, he was king.
I can sense that. Yes.
That's awesome. Okay, that was great. That was great. So the lion, that kind of reflects back to the card that you pulled about the lion. So the
Yeah.
Lion King. Yeah. Well, now she's got Ileana, who is her little angel. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got 3
Well,
other male kitties, so this is the only little girl in the house now.
she's the
So
queen.
she's the
She
queen.
is the queen.
And she's a baby. She's only like maybe 4 months old, 3, 3 or 4, probably 4 months now, I think.
Yeah.
So she's young. She's a little one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But an old soul, but young here in body.
Exactly. She says, "Yay for estrogen." Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well,
Beautiful.
that was wonderful. Thank you. And we're going to hop back over to Nina now. Nina, who do you have next?
The next person is Teresa Z.
Oh, okay. Let me share
Okay.
my screen.
Let me see where the comment was.
Yeah,
All right, there is Teresa.
there
All
she is. Beautiful girl.
right, yeah. Where, she wants to know the reason for or the outcome of transportation injustice situation. In parentheses, a car disabled by auto repair. So I'm presuming that the auto repair people messed up her car. And so that is, she wants resolution. She wants to know what's going to happen, with that situation or some
Mhm.
kind of comment on it. All right.
Yeah.
So when I tune into Teresa's picture, uh, this is what I was hearing. I feel like the auto company repair place screwed me. I wanted a good deal and then they hooked me in. It was bait and switch. I want angels to come in and perform a miracle for me. Yes, I am a hard worker and I don't deserve them taking advantage of me. They told me they would fix it and then they reneged on their promise. I'm pissed off. I'm not always pissed off. I'm happy when things are going okay. I'm waiting for now, I don't know if this is okay. You know, a person can also, like myself, we have a filter. And I came in today to review her picture for more messages. So I was thinking for an insurance settlement. I'm sad. I don't like being upset. And so that is, she's in a poor situation regarding, or a poor emotional state regarding how she feels about how she's been handled in
Mhm.
this car deal. All right, so the first card that I pulled, and I want to pull some more because to me it was a little confusing. It's the Knight of Water, okay? And so it's this is from, well, let's go ahead and go. This is from the Angel Tarot deck. Okay, so it is the tarot deck, and I thought, oh, angel tarot decks, they'll have just real upbeat, uh, easy to understand messages. Well, I'm having a little harder time understanding this one. So the Knight of Water, the commentary is emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. When I look at this card and I put her into it, I would say this is her before she was going into the car dealer thing. She came in with good intentions. She was hoping for the best. She was all optimistic, and then she encountered disappointment. This
Mhm.
card also could be interpreted, and I'm hoping it's more like a lawyer coming in, someone to like rescue, that help bring restitution to the situation, or if there's an insurance settlement. I'm hoping that that's what the meaning is. I'm not sure. She can kind of think about this and she can comment. The second card, which is pretty straightforward, is the Ten of Air. Okay, let me see if I can get this where you all can see it. Oh, good. Ten of Air. All right, it's got some unicorns. Some of them are leaving and some of them are forging on. But it says the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. So what I would say is her situation, the bottom line is it's over. Okay, I don't know how exactly it's going to shake out, but the situation is over. So let's just draw some more cards and see if we can get a little bit more.
Nina, I'm going to share a couple things she says. She says what they did was fix a small thing but blew the engine. It was awfully traumatic in many ways. And she says, I thought it might be a spiritual lesson as well, or some deeper purpose in it.
Well, you can also take this idea that our inner world becomes a reflection of our outer world. So this is giving you a perfect opportunity to be pissed off, a perfect opportunity to be really angry, righteously angry. And so if you have that kind of impulse in you, the universe is creating this situation where, okay, let's let her look at this some more, like something that is not your fault, and yet you're being blamed, and or not blamed, but you're having to deal with consequences that you feel are not your fault. Okay, can you, Teresa? Do you want to comment on that, or tell me what you think?
She says justice. I get it.
All right, let's just draw another card and hope for. I'd like to, have a happy ending card. I want something, like.
Well, maybe the universe has already said it's already done. You just
it is done. It's told you it is done. Well, it's like, but it's also like, I like, tell me some good news. All right.
Exactly.
All right. Well, hey, you got a good card. All right. And this is more important for you, and I'm getting a rush on this one because it's the Star, which is it's optimism. It's a major arcana card. So this is something will have transpired out of all of this transaction that is going to be,
like a blessing.
Yeah, like a blessing. So it says, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. So, that is, a really good thing. She's pouring her water. She's dipping her toes into the water. She's pouring the water. It's like it corresponds to the major arcana card in the regular deck of the Star, where it's good. It's happy. It's a good card to get. Yeah. So Teresa, do you have any other questions or comments? Is there anybody helping you in this?
When I love the fact also that it has the water in it, and water symbolizes a cleansing, a clearing away, a washing away of, starting fresh, maybe.
Right. Right. There's that she'll see something, and it will like you'll look at this, like maybe in the future you'll be able to look at this and say, oh, it's really good that this happened, or oh, there was a blessing here. Some of the things that have been like really hard to bear, that when we look at them later, we think, well, that was really a good thing that happened, or it caused me to do something that I wouldn't have done. It pushed me on a different path. So this, it's this incident might be pushing you on a different path.
That's awesome. She says it's been tough to find a mechanic There could be engine replaced, maybe a new car to replace it, but the financial means needed. So she says, maybe it's all for the best. Yes, that's what I want it to be. All for the best.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's awesome. All right. Well, we're sending lots of good vibes so that that situation can be resolved and for your benefit
That's right.
and all in your highest good, and that you won't have to pay for it if they did all the damage.
That's right.
You know?
Things can switch around. Like there things can things that have been hidden can come to light, and
Yeah.
you might it might work out for you. Please let us know if it does. I mean, like really financially, in other ways, it might really be
Yeah.
a blessing for you.
That's awesome. Thank you. That was
Yeah.
great. All right, Miss Lori, who's next?
All right, we have Tabitha.
Okay.
have
Let me
Tabitha.
see. Let me share. Yep, that's copper. Here we go. Here's Tabitha.
There's Tabitha. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Tabitha's question was, am I headed down the right path with this upcoming move? So I was drawn to the life purpose deck. So the life purpose deck, I don't know if you can see that. And
I'm going to put you on.
let's go ahead and see what we got here for Tabitha about her upcoming move, if she's headed down the right path. All right. Okay, so 2 popped out, and we're going to start with this one. And quite interesting because I don't know Tabitha, but it's coming up as a healer. That she's a healer. Now, a healer can be a healer in so many different ways. It could be someone that actually is a nurse or a doctor. It could be a someone that helps others in even an elder folks home, that they're there because they're there serving a purpose of helping others that in need. It could be a Reiki teacher, it could be anything. But what I'm getting is, it says you have spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So it feels like this move may have to do with you moving with your move, where even if you may not see it, Spirit's almost showing me, even if you don't see it right now, it feels like down the line. Does that make sense?
I'm going to share. She says, I work with autistic children.
Oh, thank you so much for telling me that. So what I'm getting is, yeah, and I got goosebumps on that one. So the thing is that she's really needed, and gift and a desire to share it with others. So her gift of her type of healing is just by sharing the love with these children that really need her. And she is very special for doing this and wanting to care for these children. So it feels like that is part of her move, and also with her spiritual gifts, it feels like they're going to open too. And it feels like she's intuitive, so some of these things are going to open for her. Also, the second card is support. So your life purpose is fully support you. So your life purpose, you've got so many angels and guides around you, Tabitha, who are helping you with this. They're saying that the children just love you. You have a way about you that just makes people comfortable, that makes the children just want to sit on your lap and be with you. And it's this love, a special love that you have within you, that you're able to share with others, and especially these children. And just knowing that you're on your divine path. And this is what you've been called to duty, if you believe in God or source. You've been called to duty to do this. You've come to this earth and chose to do this beautiful path of helping others. And let's see if they have anything else to say about that. So they're saying to trust your intuition, trust the guidance that you receive, and that you're moving, you felt a draw to go, and it was time to change. It's almost like they're showing me you're needed somewhere else. Your services have been complete where you're at now, and now you'll be moving to a new location, and you'll be able to help more. They're saying to be kind and patient to yourself. It feels like sometimes you want things now and they're not happening now, but it is being patient and knowing that they will come in the right divine timing. They're saying that sometimes you might be a perfectionist, that to allow yourself to make mistakes, it's okay. To tell yourself that, to relax, it's okay. And let's see what else they're telling me to kind of guidance for you. But you are very much, you're a light in this world, and you are to continue to shine your light with your gifts, and know that yes, where you're going is your next step, and that you're on the path and you're going exactly where you need to go. And let your heart lead you, let it be your guide. And yeah, they're like sprinkling these beautiful, like, little sprinkles, angel sprinkles all around you right now. And it's almost like little fairy dust around you. It's like you're just so much loved and cared for, and it feels like Mother Mary walks with you because you're with children, helping children. She's really with you, and you know, just loving you and guiding you on this path. Okay.
Lori, I'm going to share what she gave a little bit of feedback. She says, right after you did the first card, she says, "Wow, I've actually been considering leaving this career. That it was
Okay.
bingo on impatience and perfectionist." So Tabitha, can you tell us, is the move related to like a different type of career, or is it a similar career, or totally different, like a totally different direction? So we'll give her a second to respond.
Yeah, because it's the important thing here I'm feeling into too is that she no matter what she does, she's going to end up helping others, is what I'm still getting. If it's, again, if she switches to whatever she switches to, is what I'm seeing is coming for her.
We'll see what she says
Yeah,
here.
I'd be curious to see what she was thinking about doing.
Yeah. Yep. We'll give her a second to respond. She goes,
Okay. Yeah.
she says, no career chosen yet. I'm moving to a new state. Scary to do this on my own. I've been there.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Well,
the scary things are the best things that happen to us, you know?
yeah, she's definitely was guided to do this. And that was my first intuitive instinct, is that she's going there because there's bigger and better things for her. So
Yeah.
Tabitha, there's bigger and better things for you. You were drawn to go there because it feels there's spirit angels are saying explore. You're going to be exploring all kinds of things and learning what you love to do. But you still are a light to the children and what you've been doing so far. And you could either take that career or any other career. And it's just the light that shines within you is going to help others wherever you go and whatever you do. And so just know that you are natural. You've got this intuition. You've got this this natural intuition that you could use it with anything. So wherever you go, and that's what I'm getting.
That's awesome. That's beautiful. She says, thank you so much. Well, thank you guys for submitting these entries. If you're new and haven't weren't here like when the announcements were going out for this event, we actually had a sign up where you would submit an entry, and we could only choose, like, I think we chose 6 today. Next time we might be able to do maybe a couple more, because you guys went through those pretty good speed there. So maybe next time we'll do 8. So anyway, ladies, do you have anything else you want to share before we wrap things up?
Just this was really fun, and I think it takes courage, to be honest, for each and every one of you to put your pictures out there.
Yeah.
To be willing to put your picture out there and allow others to hear stuff that, you know, it's maybe some personal stuff, but I think it takes courage, and I appreciate each and every one of you that has stepped forward today, and even the kitty cats that put their picture out there, and they're willing to receive messages. So I'm just very grateful. So thank you, everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Nina.
No, it's very enjoyable. I really enjoyed it, and it's just there's meaning for people. They can reflect on it, and perhaps later they will bring more meaning out of what one of us said.
Mhm.
So I think it's very nice. Thank you.
Yeah, it's so true. Like some things that maybe something didn't resonate, but just put it aside because next week something may pop into your mind and you're going, oh my gosh, now I get it. Or a month from now or tomorrow. So it may not make sense at the moment, but at some point it's going to make sense. Maybe
Yeah.
you're just not ready to hear that yet, whatever that is. But yeah, I'm so grateful that we had so much interest. So I wanted to also let you guys know that these two amazing ladies have these services available here at Perfectly Holistic. So they will do tarot card readings. They will do angel card readings. So go on to shop.perfectlyholistic.com, look at our services. And if you want a deep dive with one of them, I promise it is so amazing. These ladies are amazing. So, and they're so gifted and talented. I've worked with them, love them so much. So anyway, I guess that wraps it up for today. I wish you guys a wonderful weekend and actually have a wonderful Christmas and holiday season. I can't believe it's like 2 weeks away. So I know the year
It's
has
come way too fast, way too fast.
way too fast. I know, but enjoy the journey, everyone. And we will see you guys again really soon. So thanks everyone for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye, guys.
you.
Okay. Bye.